Welcome, Rejects, to the 22nd episode of the Full Send Rejects. We got another great episode for you today. We talk baseball, blame Canada for our air again, and some munchie talk. All before we dive into our personal main topics that include the real story behind the Australian tooth fairy, a herbicide-based mass killing, and hanging out in the woods. It might be suicide.
Might be.
But before we figure out what's in those trees, and it's not the Vietnamese this time, we will get into our pre-topic. We'll get into our pre-topic, starting off with Billy's own little win here, the perfect game last night.
Domingo Armand, perfect game. I don't even like the dude, but it was great to see.
I still say it's German.
Yeah, I mean, it's spelled German, but there's the word chika over the G, so. And I also won a lot of money last night. So.
Woo!
Yay!
On a bet that I didn't even have to put money on. Thank you, DraftKings.
You know, you should take your winnings and put on the Yankees to win the World Series. I saw your post today.
I thought about it. I already spent
I thought about it.
Well, most of it on weed.
Billy shared a thing today. I don't know if you saw it, but it said every year that the Yankees throw a perfect game, they win the World Series. This will be the fourth time.
Damn.
So I'm here for it.
Yeah, you better change your Pirates bet.
I wonder if I could cash that out. Because if I can, I should. I know it's $1, but, you know, it'd be nice to have $1 back and just move it to a team more deserving.
Yeah, but depending on the thing, like DraftKings, the one bet I made, let me cash out at 25.
Huh. Fun fact, I apparently already have a bet for the Yankees to win the World Series.
You must have been
right,
drunk.
You do.
Right. It was an odds boost at plus 1,050. Here we go.
Yeah, now I need Vladdy to hit a home run.
I'm done for bets for tonight.
Yeah, I used another free bet.
Wait, there was another free bet?
Oh, I got because I never checked my notifications on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I had a bunch of shit that chalked up to a bonus bet.
Ooh, there's WNBA bets.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on down there.
Oh yeah, here we go. All sport, no sweat parlay. Well, should have done that.
By the way, if you have a gambling addiction, please contact us.
What's that?
If you have a gambling addiction, please contact this number.
I actually am putting that at the bottom of the thing.
Thank you. I feel it's necessary at this point.
On that point, I will throw in another bet real quick.
That a boy.
Live bet.
We're gamblers now.
Let's see here. No runs scored in the bottom of the eighth, under 19 and a half pitches thrown, and under 3.5 batters to the plate.
Which game?
It is the Giants and Blue Jays game.
No, I need Vlad to hit a home run. Fuck off.
They'll be fine. Listen, my betting is on fire, just like Canada.
We're betting fucking Canada.
Blame Canada.
Yeah, but why are they punishing us like it was our fault?
What are they doing to us?
Have you not noticed the smoke again outside?
Yeah, but why is it our fault?
They're punishing us like it's our fault.
Well, time to remind them that they were on the wrong side of the War of 1812.
This is their revenge. They're giving us all cancer. This is their revenge.
Well, maybe. Well, they're trying to smoke us out before they invade.
And joke's on you, Canada. I've been smoking for fucking 13 years. Let's go.
Yeah, but see, I don't think they're worried about you, because if you see a bunch of Canadians coming on flying maple leafs, you just be like, all right.
That's fair. Yeah, honestly, if Canada invades, I'm just going to. All right.
Yeah, I already did my time in the military. I'm not going back.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to go into the military or anything. I'm just going to be like, all right, this will be fun.
Ooh, we're going to get healthcare. Ooh.
Oh, so scary. My
Oh
insurance kicks in
no!
2 days, by the way,
By the time this episode comes out, you'll have insurance.
and I'll have like 13 doctor's appointments.
What's wrong with you? I haven't seen a doctor in a decade.
I just need a full
This is
15-point diagnostic inspection.
this is as much of a surprise for me as it will be for you, doctors. You might discover something new.
What's wrong with you? I don't know. That's why I'm
Turn
here.
your head and cough.
Well, cough. Well, guess what? I'm not. And he's like, I'm not even a doctor.
Well, this is the first time I felt for that.
Hmm?
Oh my god!
Speaking of trees and smoke,
I have a munchie question.
you do have a bunch of
Yeah. Okay. So I just want you to think. It's like when you're really high. Billy's already on the case from that point.
Yeah, I'm packing a bowl as we speak.
Well, it's like 11:30 at night, and what are you doing?
I knew that.
Packing a bowl, I told you.
Not you, her. She's getting up and moving around like a little muskrat.
What are you
I'm not a
dancing?
muskrat. I'm looking for my weed.
Oh, she's looking for the weed pen, so she can get in mode for this.
Lynn's got a good disposable today.
Actually,
Oh, I was just wondering. Okay, so when you have the munchies, it's like 11:30 at night. What is your go-to order from Taco Bell? And you could pick anything they ever had.
the whole fucking menu. No,
I
you
already
can go
know
first,
this.
Billy.
I
Go ahead.
worked. So, fun fact: I worked at Taco Bell when I was 17 and 18 years old. At that time, I had just gotten back into smoking weed, so I had my perfect order. The
Hmm.
bacon club chalupa was a big thing when I started. I took that thing in so many variations of it. It's ridiculous. Then we got rid of the bacon. It was a bad time. Then I turned the crunch wrap into a thing, and if I get an online order, I do it, and they all hate me. So crunch wrap supreme combo. You let me get high and think about it for a second. It's your fault.
Yeah, I was well. We'll listen to her. You get a little more high, and we'll come back to you.
You know I love a good crunch wrap.
Yeah, it might change in a
However,
minute.
yeah. However, I do love chalupas, supremes. I do. I love them. Love them. Love them. I hate that they took away the shredded chicken because the shredded
Dude.
chicken. Yes,
No, the spicy chicken's the one I miss.
the shredded. Yeah, the shredded spicy chicken. There was something about it. Just made everything. Oh, it tied everything together. Anyway,
That was part of my perfect switch wrap.
that and I do love the 5-layer beef burrito, but I would take out the beans and add the rice, this seasoned rice,
Classic, but I like the original.
with extra nacho sauce. So you gotta have some extra nacho sauce on there. However, I did fuck up the other night when we ordered, and I put seasoned fries. Seasoned fries.
Order
instead of-
Taco Bell, and I get here, and she's like, how do they fucking put fries instead of rice on here? And she was out like 5 minutes, like just pissed off at them. And looked at their,
I was confused. It was really good.
but then we looked at their
Yeah,
sheet, and it's like, this says it's not rice.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
a solution. Get high, eat that. It's gonna be a fucking great time.
Okay, no, it was fucking delicious. My problem was I was confused. I thought I hit the button for seasoned rice, but I hit seasoned fries instead, obviously. It was a happy little mistake.
Happy little accident.
Yeah.
Just like I was.
And now we have a podcast.
Woo!
I'm trying to be
The
positive.
full send.
You shut your mouth.
You know what I miss from Taco Bell?
Mm.
The Doritos tacos. But I don't mean just like the nacho one. They just said the blue ranch
The
one.
Cool Ranch
Cool ranch
ones.
one. Yeah, that one.
Yo, the
That's
volcano
awesome.
menu's coming back, or came back.
Yeah, I can't wait. Wait, it's back already?
The online early access was the 26th through yesterday. I think probably comes back the first, if we're being. If I know
He's
my
gonna go
Taco
on.
Bell.
That is a staple in our house. It's our go-to.
Yeah. We had a go-to fast food. It would be,
Taco Bell.
let's see, Taco Bell. Let's see here.
If you wonder
Burger
why we
King
have
comes
3
up.
There's certain things about, I don't know. Don't get me wrong.
No, she's a fire taco on here yet.
Burger King can do some shit. You can't fuck with that Hershey pie though. You can't fuck with it.
Oh no, we
You
used
can fuck
to, like, when we were done practice, it was our, like, ritual that we'd go to Burger King and get the Hershey pie.
Huh. Okay, now taco right there.
Oh, you're gonna put an order in, aren't you?
Not right now. Not while we're doing this.
What?
What?
Okay,
What?
nothing.
Well, now she wants
If I
Taco Bell,
order-
God damn it.
I'm purposely getting.
Okay, but if we order this, okay, we're going to stop to eat.
We are not an
Then stop
ASMR podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get you some this weekend.
It's fine. They're open late.
Yeah, it's true too.
yeah, I know. I used to love when I was pregnant with Alina, and he'd get off the shift at the hospital. I'd be half asleep by the time he got to the house, and I would smell the Taco Bell once he hit the driveway.
Okay, it's a very heavy
It was like
process.
It was just life. Hot sauce on everything. Just
those birds from Finding Nemo. Mine.
Just fall asleep with half a fucking soft taco on my stomach.
It did happen.
I woke
It
up
did,
covered
it
in
happened.
hot sauce.
What kind of kinkery shit was this?
Just thinking, the burn.
I don't
Wait,
know. She
never
fell
mind.
asleep.
She's in her natural habitat. She's okay.
Speaking of accidents,
Well, before we get into that, Billy, now that you're more high, did your answer change?
Still keeping
forgot what we're.
still keeping my dream crunch wrap, but now I'm gonna have 2 chalupas with. I'm gonna take the sour cream off and put the spicy ranch.
And a whole fucking bag of Cinetwist.
No, fuck the
And
cinnamon.
Bob.
Do you know what Cinetwist is?
A twist of cinnamon.
No, like at its base, it's literally pasta. It's spiral pasta that they throw in a deep fryer and the shit blows up. And it's sprinkled in cinnamon sugar. You want to make it? You got a
And
deep fryer?
listen, we're healthy over here. We use an air fryer.
Yeah.
I don't know if it
We're
would work
the
in an air
epitome.
fryer. Because that's just
We
a
eat
giant,
taco.
or a tiny oven.
Well, you know what? Those bags are not that much. I did that one time. I walked into Taco Bell and I said, I want Cinetwist. They're like, okay. I said, no, I want a bag that you guys haven't opened. I want the whole fucking bag. How many servings come in a bag? And she's like, 12 to 14. I said, we'll put 12 to 14 Cinetwist and just give me the unopened bag. I walked out of there looking like Santa with a sack of toys.
Dog, they gotta fry that shit, like, as it goes.
I had a warmer. I walked around the office like Santa Claus, handing out fucking Cinetwist to everybody.
Nah, that shit's a pain in the ass. You gotta throw in a big bin, shake it around.
Next time I go to McDonald's, I'm going to just order like 10 frozen patties.
When I lived in Whitehaven,
No, put it later.
my neighbors were they're I lived right next door to the fire chief, so they would always get calls. And one night, I get a bang on my door saying this guy and
Santa?
no, Santa. It was Santa. I'm telling you, it was Santa. He comes knocking on my door. He says, "Hey, a McDonald's truck flipped over on the highway and all these McRibs came flying out and chicken patties. He goes, they're still in the original boxes, but they're going to throw them away. Man, I had a freezer full of McChickens and freaking McRibs.
Were the original
I lived off
McRib boxes just Encore?
well, it was in a big bag, so I don't know.
I feel it was probably Encore.
He took it, yeah, but unfortunately, I don't know the answer to that. But I literally lived off that shit for like 6 months.
Ugh.
But Cole was like maybe 8 to 10 months old, so my house literally contained McRibs, McChickens, and baby food. It was hard for a single Rosie.
That fucking still sounds dope, not gonna lie.
No, I fucking made instant mashed potatoes with that shit.
I don't know. I wasn't really much fan of the McRib.
Because you don't like pickles.
No, every year it comes back and I think, oh yeah, I did not like that at one point, and no, I never did. It was just long enough.
You know
that
they
I
only bring
forget
that.
about it.
They only bring that back when pork prices go down.
Why?
That's what they
don't
base it
even
off
use
of.
pork.
Yeah, it's the same shit that a hot dog's made out of.
Well,
The
pig price,
rest.
whatever. Yeah, there's the giblets.
He just wanted to bring swine into this shit.
Fuck me for trying to sound smart. What's our next topic?
Oh. Happy little mistakes.
Happy little accident.
And you were your mother's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you were a perfect mistake.
Oh, no wonder my topic is what it is today. Thank you.
Nobody else would kiss ass.
No, but everybody likes a smart ass. Because it's better than being a dumbass.
Depends on the situation.
And if we're going to Taco Bell, everybody loves a fat ass.
Well, that's where I come into play.
But what's some food without some desserts? A little birdie said some desserts are coming our way. So, not going to say what it is or when we're going to get it, but
there's a fucking box of something all arriving on our door every single week.
It doesn't matter. It's not homemade and hand delivered. Well, it's fuck DoorDash. We got mom.
At Dash.
That dash.
I just thought of Grubhub and Pornhub should do a collaboration.
Grubhub and Pornhub should
Yeah, both end in hub.
That weirdly crossed my mind. I'm not gonna lie.
Think about it.
Yeah, no, it's a perfect mashup.
Yeah. The GMP.
You in the mood
GMP
for
hub.
the GMP hub. You in the mood for fish tonight? Would you like mahi or ebony? Think alike.
Single melt in your area on the go.
They actually do deliver food this time.
Oh no!
When the pizza man is the delivery driver.
We're gonna get hit with a warrant for a cease and desist. Stop stealing our shit.
Listen, if one of them sent us a cease and desist letter, I'd be like, they heard of us. We made it.
Hey, look, we'll make a deal. We'll sponsor you if you give us a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Did you like and subscribe?
We change our position.
We will change our positions based around money. I am not ashamed to say that.
Just put up, tag them each in a corner like Elon Musk and fucking Mark Zuckerberg, who's going to have the better offer to keep our silence.
Yeah.
Punk Rock Me hated the corporation, but 32-year-old me, he really needs money.
I'm pretty sure if it came to a bidding war, PubHub wins.
PubHub?
PubHub. Yeah.
Was the service of bars?
Can you imagine? No, I'm just saying if you were to join the two of them together, they would win.
I would
join
like one
forces
Miller
and-
Lite, please.
Can you imagine?
3 Miller Lights, volcano taco and 1 ebony, please.
What?
If we can make everything where I don't need to leave my house, awesome.
Hold the Bud Light.
I mean, hold on, Bud Light. There are places that deliver beer through DoorDash.
I
Where?
know, but I
Not
live in the
Pennsylvania.
middle of fucking woods.
It was.
Pennsylvania's stupid laws.
Live in
This
a
is bullshit.
prison.
I want to
Commonwealth,
be able to
my
go
ass.
ride a bike somewhere and be like, damn, I'm thirsty. Let me drop my location and get a beer.
Domino's is doing it.
Domino's is service center.
Domino's sucks.
They're doing 10
Pizza Hut.
locations now.
All right, they do that. Oh God.
Help, I've been kidnapped. Let me order some Domino's. Can you put 911 on my pizza?
Taken 7.
Yo,
Seven
dog,
Liam
you put
Neeson.
garlic nuts or not?
Can you drop it in the hole and don't forget the lotion?
And you ever see that one story? It was like during a hurricane or something. The cops wouldn't answer. Like this dude was like lived in a different state, and one of his grandma was okay. So he tried calling the cops. They wouldn't go check on her because hurricane. So he called pizza. Like it was like Domino's or pizza, and they went and checked on her.
That's
Brought her a
awesome.
pizza.
Yo,
Yeah.
delivery drivers are some of the hardest working motherfuckers in the game.
Well, you see, unlike police, they face consequences.
Yeah, they'll get fired
I've-
if they don't show up.
Yeah.
I've been plenty of times in my day, and I think you were there for a few, where we would be drunk and order pizza, and we would tip the delivery driver in shots. It happened before, or even when we do ship, like when I was staying with Nicole, she would order like from Wise, and she would use shipped, and me and CJ got so trashed one time. Then this girl was carrying all of our groceries, and of course they get the tip that's already added when they check out, so she already got her tip. So we're like, yo, why don't you come in and have a shot? And she's like, no, thank you. Like, we're not gonna hurt you. You want to have a shot? I think I can get in trouble. I'm like, who's gonna say anything? And she's like, okay, one little shot.
The Fulton rejects do not condone drinking and travel.
No, we do not condemn. We don't force them on people.
We
but,
talked about getting
we are
Uber from the wedding. We're respectable now.
We are responsible people, responsible adults.
When it comes to alcohol, we are professionals.
Exactly. Always have a plan.
We are DUI survivors.
Even you call it an Uber or a tooth fairy.
Well, tooth fairy, let's drink the Fireball.
Ooh.
We've made mistakes.
I was just trying to do a little segue.
Yeah.
I caught this one.
Thank you.
I caught it. But yeah, tonight's episode, I did some research on the urban legend of the tooth fairy.
The Australian tooth fairy.
Australian tooth fairy.
She's from down under.
Oh, I give me a
She went to
shit now. I can't do Australia anymore.
Listen, I was very skeptical about doing Australia in the first place. They got big spiders and big sharks.
Oh, I just meant the accent, but sure.
Okay. Matilda Dixon. Here we go again.
All the dicks. Why were you so big on dicks?
You think she'd be the genitalia fairy?
I knew it. I said that last week. I said, you guys, we guys are heavy on those dick jokes. Here we go. Part 2.
Dicks all
right. Well, Matilda Dixon, known as the Tooth Fairy, who lived in Port Fairy, Australia around 1841. You notice how fairy is spelled? Get it? Tooth Fairy, Port Fairy. Yeah. It's so hilarious.
Dix was funnier.
Shush. Over 150 years ago in the town of Darkness Falls, a lonely widowed woman named Matilda Dixon, who was adored by the town's children. Whenever one of them lost a tooth, they would bring it to her in exchange for a golden coin, giving her the nickname the Tooth Fairy.
I wonder if they had any daylight there.
Did we ever think that Lloyd was just fucking weird?
I thought about that too. Like, but if your kid was coming home with money, would you question it?
I mean, yeah, this is 150 years ago. Not many people had, money.
No,
Yeah.
I gave my
So-
stance on selling out earlier. I'll come home with money all day.
I mean, look at fucking Willy Wonka. He came home with a whole golden ticket, and the grandpa got out of the bed after fucking being welded to it for 20 years.
Don't piss me off this early into an episode, because Grandpa Joe is a fucking asshole. Look at me. I can't do anything. Oh, I can go see a chocolate factory. Look at me. My legs work the entire fucking time.
Gets up and
Asshole.
dances and shit. Fuck that dude.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Fucking who's that guy that was so smart? What was his name?
What?
The fucking physicist guy? He talked to the computer? Stephen Hawking.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
You think if it was so possible to get up and start dancing around, he'd be in his wheelchair the whole of his life?
Anyways.
Okay, I'm settled down.
One night, a fire broke. Take two. One night, a fire broke out in her house on Lighthouse Point, leaving her face disfigured and a sensitivity to light. Due to this, Matilda can only go out at night and always wore a porcelain mask to cover her face. She was so badly scarred and burned and disfigured from the fire that she just felt hideous.
You want to know I got these scars?
I knew it was coming.
Was her house a lighthouse?
No, it was just on Lighthouse Point.
Oh, so that wasn't the point of it. Okay.
I would like to wear a porcelain mask every time I go out. Thank you.
The Phantom of the Billy.
Thank you for accepting me for who I am.
Though the children adored the Tooth Fairy, the grown-ups were very suspicious, as you were just saying before.
Oh, well, why not?
One day, their suspicions were confirmed when two children went missing. The townspeople decided that Matilda was to blame. Marched down, grabbed Matilda from her home, and they hang her from they then decides to lynch her, thinking that she was at fault, removing her mask and exposing her scarred up face to the light.
My eyes,
my face,
So,
my brand.
Even when they saw her face, they were like, "Oh, that's definitely a witch."
Yeah, they definitely thought that she was to blame.
I thought she was a fairy, not a witch.
You shush.
Well, what? It's Port Fairy, not Port Witch.
Sorry, I think hanging, I think crazy, scarred lady, I think witch at this point. It
was in the 1800s, so kind of gives off that old. That was their way of doing things back in the day. Everybody just lost their neck.
Yeah.
Out of sadness and betrayal, Matilda, with her dying wish, swore vengeance and placed a curse on Darkness Falls, stating, "What I took before in kindness, I will take forever in revenge." The fucked up part is that the missing children were found unharmed. Mm-hmm. So the town buried Matilda along with their dirty little secret in a shallow grave somewhere, which this fuckery totally gives me some Freddy Krueger vibes.
Tell me your dirty little secret.
I mean, same thing happened, the kind of story with Freddy Krueger. He was wrongfully accused of...
Was he wrongfully accused? Because in Freddy vs. Jason, he was...
No, yeah, I thought he really did that.
He was guilty.
Well, he was guilty, but there was other kids that made claims, so the whole entire town decided to.
Okay, that doesn't mean
he was
innocent.
So nice to children.
Okay, just because he didn't molest like little Jimmy Bob over here didn't mean he was innocent of the other molestations.
Well, don't have ugly kids.
I got nothing for that one.
So since then, the story of Matilda the Tooth Fairy became a legend. Her dark spirit is said to visit the homes of the children of Darkness Falls on every night they lose their last baby tooth. If anyone sees her when she visits, they are marked with her vengeance. However, Matilda has the same weakness from when she was alive. She has sensitivity to light, and she can only move freely and dark, shadowy areas.
Lives in the shadow realm. She's also a good Yu-Gi-Oh tool.
It's fucking noob Sagat over here.
This legend, if this legend sounds familiar to you, have you ever seen the movie Darkness Falls?
Yeah, no, fuck that movie.
No, but isn't it? I have not. Isn't that a band also?
It's fucking problem.
I'm not sure if it's a band, but however, it is a movie. It is a movie that was made in 2003. Although the movie has poor rating, it still executes the story of this once gentle woman becoming a scary tooth fairy.
It's
The
so good.
graphics,
Like it scared the living shit out of me, but it's very good.
I enjoyed it, but a lot of people who think horror movies are bad don't appreciate the storyline. It's more about the execution, and I think they did a really good job. She was terrifying looking.
Well, she was also
yeah.
executed.
Okay, and
She
her
was
face was all scarred up. Of course she's gonna be fucking terrifying.
Yeah, she looked like a banshee with
To
a Freddy
Full-Time
Krueger
Rejects,
face.
we apologize to any burn victims.
Especially
Yes.
Freddy.
Especially Freddy. So the question is Matilda a real person? Now, I did a lot of research. I couldn't find any proof or records that Matilda Dixon ever existed. However, there is a story saying that Matilda Dixon, before she got married to her late husband, was Matilda Schultz. I couldn't find anything on Matilda Schultz either. So all my research brought me to the conclusion that it is just as it is an urban legend. So, Rejects, I hope that this scared you enough to brush up on your dental hygiene and stay clear of the tooth fairy.
I have Cole listen to this.
You scare the shit out of them.
You ever notice they're all urban legends, but never rural legends?
Can't stand you.
All these
Just saying.
things happen in the hood.
I sat there and thought about that too. I was like, you know what? Should I put just a legend? Because I knew one day someone was going to make a stupid ass comment, and today is now.
Oh,
Today
you
and
didn't
every day.
expect it from one of us, like at all?
The problem was I did expect it from one of you, yet I wasn't sure which one of you would be the first one with the fuckery.
Yeah, no, that's the wild
I was
card.
born.
That
Yeah.
is, it is. It
Sure,
is a
flip of the
toss-up.
coin.
Two halves of a whole idiot.
I'm gonna believe she's real.
Yeah,
I
you're
want
gonna
to
believe
believe
she's
it's
real.
real.
Yeah.
She scared the shit out of me.
I feel like something like that could have happened way back in the day. However, I don't think the whole vengeance thing would have happened. I feel like there could have been a lady who was sweet enough and kind enough to
I'd be a little
exchange.
upset.
Okay, first of all, why would someone collect teeth?
I don't know. I have a
I
friend who
mean-
collects teeth to make jewelry, so like, well,
Yeah, people collect these. People collect skulls.
I was gonna say maybe it's to collect to make jewelry of some sort, or maybe she had some kind of thing. I don't know.
Maybe there's some weird Australian animal she kept as a pet that ate teeth.
I don't know. But first of all, it's weird that she collected teeth. And the fact that but she was doing something good out of it. If she really was a good person or a real person, and she was giving out money to all these kids who lost their teeth through, growing up into their adolescence. I mean, it seems nice. And unfortunately, there are house fires that leave people completely disfigured and scarred. So something like that could happen. And back in the day, even now, people look at people, and judge. And regardless of knowing their backstory, they already have people pinpointed and figured out. So, I mean, it could be real. I wish I found proof, but unfortunately, I didn't.
I think there's one way to realize if this is true or not. When Caulfield loses his last tooth, we're going to Australia.
You know what? I think I'll sit that one out. I think I'm scheduled for work that day.
Well, we can also tour to Japan, where our next two topics.
Well, I'd rather travel to Japan and leave those big ass dog-sized spiders than fucking Australia.
Well,
Boy,
this
Fred.
story. This story, though, might make you want to avoid having drinks in Japan.
No sake?
Oh, sake, okay.
Oh, sake make you happy.
Sake make me very happy.
More happy, more horny.
Moving on.
More horny, more baby.
No,
That's
no,
what they
no,
say. That's every time I'm there. Oh, sake make you happy.
no. If sake make baby, baby go to Japan. Maybe he can figure out this unsolved mystery that we have coming up here. The Paraquat Murders. The Paraquat Murders were a series of unsolved murders in Japan with a total of 12 deaths and 35 more people poisoned, including a 12-year-old boy. The series of murders got its name from the method of killing, the use of herbicide named Paraquat that was placed inside beverages, inside or around vending machines. Now, if you're an enthusiast of marijuana, like some people here are, you may have a natural hatred of Paraquat because it's what the DEA uses to kill marijuana plants.
Fucking savages.
First of all, that's such a funny word.
Paraquat? Sounds like a parakeet.
No, I just quat.
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 Paratwat.
Paraquat.
The Paraquat Murders.
Oh.
Now, how fatal can Paraquat be if you're not a weed plant? 1 teaspoon can kill you, and once inside your kidneys and lungs, the damage cannot be reversed.
I drink heavily, so like
Yeah.
try me,
At this point,
Paraquat.
Well, you see, that booze gets filtered out. Paraquat does not.
It'll figure it out.
Well, here's me gonna try and pronounce some Japanese names.
Oh, we're gonna look
So-
up later.
You gotta like say it really enthusiastically and move
All
your
right.
lips faster than actually saying your words. So
I
it looks authentic.
I know how to speak Japanese.
So the first victim was 52-year-old Haruo Otso. Was that good
nice.
enough?
That was nice. That was good.
Thank you. Who on April 30th, 1995, purchased 2 bottles of Oranamin C on his way to go fishing in the city of I can't say this one fast. Fukuyama, Hiroshima.
They fuck you with the quick change.
It looks like Fukuyama.
Ah, Fukuyama.
Fukuyama.
Fuck your llama. And Hiroshima.
Good things happen there.
Well, he began to feel ill while drinking a second beverage and was taken to a hospital in Tondabayashi.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I can do this. Now I know you guys are having a great time, but he was not, because the following day he would become the first of 12 people to pass away from these poisonings. These poisonings would continue until the middle of November, with the Oranamin C being the primary target of the poisonings. Now you might think, wow, I wouldn't drink something that's killing people randomly. However, during this time frame, there's a special buy one, get one free promotion, so all common sense kind of went out the window.
Anyone ever seen the 89 Batman? They kept using makeup too.
Yeah, they just wanted their free stuff. However, and keep in mind that this started happening late April. The authorities were really quick to respond by placing warnings on machines, the vending machines, in November, roughly 7 months into the deaths. So 7 months to put some warnings out.
Yeah, well, I can get to it.
Now, the murderer was never apprehended and remains at large. The killer actually sent a note to the police that he will end his poisonings in November. However, copycats would arise. There was an apparent copycat in Tokyo who placed lime sulfur into drinks, as well as a cult. What's so funny now?
Your spelling.
I'm not a speller, all right? I'm a sciencer.
Which one did he? Oh, you fixed it, you son of a bitch.
He spelled poisoning and sulfur wrong.
Well, he knew
Oh,
what he
good.
was saying. It worked.
I type. I don't read what I type.
I'm just
Anywho, there was an apparent copycat in Tokyo who placed lime sulfur in the drinks, as well as a cult who purchased these drinks, poisoned them, and drank them.
Tibiot.
Yeah, they're fine just going out in this style. However, there was also a second copycat who placed tainted containers of milk near schools for small children to drink.
He said ting.
Yeah.
Children?
And
Oh, well, you're right.
over there, don't they kill their freaking children all the time anyways?
That was
Not in
China.
Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, China does that.
And they
Well, they used
outlawed
to do that
that in
for a
like
bunch of-
2017.
Okay, first
Yeah.
of all, without the risk of getting canceled, I'm just gonna not say anything at all.
That's probably for best. Anyway, during these 7 months of poisonings, how did the professionals react? Well, local authorities didn't. There was no video surveillance, and DNA evidence was not as common as it was today. And there really wasn't any witnesses, so local police kind of just, shrug their shoulders, hope for the best.
We'll get to it.
Tokyo police, however, took the lead and spread leaflets with warnings to check your drinks before consuming. So, there's something there.
We'll give it a look over.
Police never once had a suspect. However, they did believe it was a single person committing these poisonings. Since there was no certain group of people targeted and the poison seemed random in nature, it was hard to find a motive. Now, what about the company that produced these drinks? Takio Masushi, the spokesperson for the Japanese Soft Drink Bottlers Association.
Okay,
Well, I want a different dialect
okay, you're done. That's a cancel.
Yeah, that was a little too much there. I felt that halfway through, but I was
you
already
went
going
to
through.
accent and like it was downhill from there.
He started going jaundice.
My throat got me. However, Masucci said in a speech, if only consumers were more cautious, they would have seen that some tampering had been done. Which, to be fair, watch your drinks when you get them. People are ass clowns.
Yeah. I don't get like a monster if it's like squishy kind of.
Yeah, not a good idea. However, the company did issue 1.3 million. Yes, I know I spelled company wrong during this writing.
Yeah, I looked at that too. I almost said something.
The company did issue 1.3 million warning labels for people to check their drinks before consumption. The soft drink companies faced backlash for refusing to create tamper-proof packaging, which was similar to what America did a few years prior when Tylenol was being tampered with.
I listened to a podcast about the Tylenol killer.
Yeah, I might have that to my list.
First of all, I'm gonna be pissed if I go home and realize that I just spent money on something that could be tampered with, and I'm gonna go return it back to the store and be like, "How do you know you didn't tamper it?"
Because there's a note from the killer here, good sir.
Yeah, but how do you know you're not the killer trying to return it to put it back on the shelf or
Yeah,
something?
you could be staging this whole thing.
Well, see, what they were doing, was being done was they would find a way to get it back in the vending machine, or they would leave it like somewhere close to the vending machine. So people are like, oh, free drink. Someone didn't want theirs.
Well, you're just
Yeah,
stupid
yeah.
if you don't check the fucking ring.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for victim blaming. Some in the industry also believe that a portion of these deaths, and most people that believe this was from the companies, so they wouldn't, face any more backlash. They believe these were suicides and not the work of a killer, since the pesticide was readily available due to the many small farms found. You can literally go get this stuff over the counter. The year prior to this, there was 1,402 suicides using Paraquat. Despite doctors recommending that vending machines become more monitored to prevent chinks from being placed back in, the companies did not feel like doing this because they didn't think the cost was worth it.
Feeling cute. Might just go down to CVS later and kill some people.
We'll get there.
No, there was also another thing I saw where vending machines in Japan are literally fucking everywhere. Like,
Did Billy just get something out of the vending machine?
I got something out of my mini fridge.
we're both looking up like, what was that?
He just put $1 in the machine.
Be careful, it might be Paraquat.
No, it is Shock Top original.
Shock Top, Paraquat, all the same.
Oh fuck! I think this was tampered with.
I did it.
I think the side effects is that you might get a little buzz.
I tainted with it.
Meaning he just put his taint on it.
Yep. America's Chicago Times weighed their own opinion into the matter, blaming the intensely hard working culture surrounding Japan. Oh, I can even say this one. Herkoki Uo, a Tokyo professor of criminal society, said, quote, "It is not uncommon for Japanese who live under tremendous pressure, both on the job and in overcrowded communities, to let out their frustrations by hurting someone else." Experts also believed that the killer got off unknown he was hurting people. A new term was coined, yukahain, to describe thrill-seeking killers who enjoyed imagining their victims groaning and dying without any remorse. And this is used to describe the Paraquat murderer and the copycats who followed him. There was some other poisonings going around in the country at the time. There's chocolates being poisoned, wine being poisoned. I think someone was going after women.
Oh, I would have died regardless as soon as you poison the wine.
Well, it was weird because like the chocolate poisoner, they just left notes to like let people know, hey, don't eat this, it's poisoned. They're just giving a giant middle finger to the company.
I've seen the 1989 Batman. Yes, that's all this is.
Now,
1989 Batman.
Good year.
There isn't really much. Yes, great year.
Yeah, better
Much else
follow-up.
on. Isn't much else on these murders. You know, they never caught the guy, and or a girl, could be a girl too. However,
We're inclusive.
Paraquat is still a common herbicide used in America today due to its potency in killing weeds. I do not recommend becoming a copycat, but this is just some little extra information.
Have you been exposed to Roundup?
Silver manufacturers are facing lawsuits due to the alleged long-term effects, such as being a cause for Parkinson's disease, which is just dandy considering roughly 10 million pounds of it are used in U.S. crops every year, but not in our home state of PA.
So I was going to say, that's a little shaky.
Yeah.
We're not looking great.
Oh, what the fuck is that word that you got down here? Oh, you know it's bad when you literally put in your write-up the pronunciation.
Oh yeah, I did the entire thing.
Oh, I should have done that. Oh.
Yeah, I was smart about it.
Okay, well, let's go hang out in this forest.
All right, we're going to a forest that probably some of these people definitely knew that the drink was tampered with.
Oh, we didn't travel very far.
No, we're still hanging out in Japan. It was a boys' trip. We went on a vacation.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go hang out in the Aokigahara forest.
That sounds familiar.
Aokigahara. Huh.
Yeah, I literally had to put the pronunciation down. Okay.
That sounds familiar to me. Is there a horror movie like this?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
Save all questions till the end.
We will get there.
Go ahead.
Actually, I didn't put that in. But yes, we'll get there because I do know it. All right. A beautiful forest can hold a lot of secrets. This forest on the island of Honshu, Japan is no different. Welcome to the Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees. Well, that's the translation. Or no, I fucked up. Take two. Take two. The thing actually translates to the Blue Meadow, and then the nickname is that, but I don't have the translation in here because I suck.
That's okay. At least you thought to put pronunciations in tiers.
I'll try. All right, take two and snap. A beautiful forest can hold a lot of secrets. The forest on the island of Honshu, Japan is no different. Welcome to the Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees. Aokigahara has another nickname, the Suicide Forest, and today we're going to learn why. So we're already starting off with a good, Suicide Forest.
How come he didn't say Japanese words fast?
Because
Just set me up to a race.
I put the pronunciation in.
He slowed it down.
Yeah, I made it so a stupid English speaking person could pronounce it. Positioned on the northwestern flank of Mount Fuji, the forest spans 30 square kilometers, or about 12 wow, about 12 miles if you don't believe in the metric system. The forest originally formed way back in 1864 CE following an eruption of Mount Fuji. The dense forest floor grew itself on hard lava rock, and the forest has several cave systems created by the lava, including one that is frozen year-round, the Narusawa Ice Cave, a bat cave, fuck yeah, known as Lake Sai Cave, and even a wind cavern called Fugaku.
Fugaku. So, question here. Now, you said it was formed in 1864, but in these notes here, you have 864.
The 864 is right, because I did check my notes to put that in.
Okay. Just want to clarify, because I thought you said 1864.
CE.
The fuck is CE?
I don't fucking know. I assume it's what the fuck is it? BC.
I thought it was BC and AD. Is it
Yeah,
fucking CE now?
I think CE is the AD of Japan. I don't.
Oh, I was going to say, is this like pre-CET?
If we get before
Pre-Trump?
like 1400s, I have no idea what's going on.
Hmm.
I love history, but not that much. I skip too far. Though the forest is packed with wildlife like the Asian black bear, wild boar, there's your pig, fox,
Oh.
deer, and the Japanese squirrel, it is also known as the place of death. Samurai have been said to commit ritual suicide known as seppuku in the forest, along with ritual abandoning of elderly family members who eventually die called yubasute, or they just gave him one of those vending machine drinks.
Samurai are quite known for having those orange drinks.
Yeah, they need their vitamin C or whatever the fuck that was.
After a long day of fighting ninjas, it's nice to have Paraquat.
Based on statistics, the most common way for people to unalive themselves is the mixture of hanging and or overdose. Beginning in the 1970s, annual searches of the forest started to be conducted, finding over 100 bodies a year. According to officials in 2010, over 200 attempts occurred, with 54 of them actually being successful. And then in more recent years, Japan started to not publicize the numbers to try to stray more sad people away from the forest
Hmm.
to keep the suicide numbers down.
You'd think they would just, kind of change, their stress levels a little bit, not maybe make everyone work themselves to death. But,
Yeah, working class in Japan seems like a real bad time, if we're being honest.
if you're working in Japan, you're gonna have a bad time.
The
That is
forest is
common.
and go. We're still bad at this.
That's why I edit.
Me
Thank
too.
you. Thank you, Alitu. The forest is very, very well presented in media around the world, including that fuckface Logan Paul, who is in the Money in the Bank ladder match, so fuck that guy. Logan started a controversy around the suicide woods when he apparently showed a dead body on one of his YouTube videos. This is also the same dude who faked his own murder for more views on his YouTube, so he's kind of a real prick.
Who would have thought? A guy getting rich off YouTube being a prick. Who would have thought?
It pisses me off so bad he's a good wrestler. Tourists flock to the woods to do ritual-like ceremonies to this day. Salt piles believed to ward off evil spirits are often found throughout the forest floor, and empty campsites are also found, likely from people who go to the woods to contemplate their life before eventually ending it. People are also known to go missing daily as the woods tend to get people turned around. Very often, as trails aren't very easily marked. Compasses and other navigational instruments are said to go haywire in the woods, but that's more likely because of the iron deposits and the lava that makes up the ground.
This ground is on fire.
This ground was fire. Bodies aren't the only thing to be found in the woods. Yurei, aka ghosts, are said to be very prevalent on the mountainside. Between the ritualistic suicides and abandoning deaths, apparitions are a pretty normal occurrence. The apparitions in the forest aren't as cut and dry as other places. Sometimes they are said to take a frog or mist-like form with seemingly no scientific reasoning behind it. Sightings of old-time samurai are also said to be pretty normal occurrence. No doubt tied to seppuku that was performed there, the ritual suicides.
Mm.
Because
The Ronin.
Japanese are hard.
They go hard in the paint.
If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
To keep it 100.
For a place known for so much death, the forest itself is actually beautiful, and the only reason I would really want to go to Japan, it seems terrible. There's too many people. There's just something about a place deemed the perfect place to die that seems peaceful. Um, Please no one 302 me for that comment.
Not getting 3OT'd this time.
Oh, I didn't put the pronunciation here. Shit.
Ha ha. Now you're going to say it fast.
That's all I got for the Aokigara today. I get it. The history of the forest is usually much less interesting. Oh, wow. The history of a forest is usually much less interesting than the sea of trees. Between samurai ritualistically taking their own lives to abandoning grandma, the history is extremely dark and perhaps even demonic. Don't worry though, they posted signs telling suicidal people to get help if they're suicidal, so it's working. And that's a massive eye roll to end my segment.
I know, since you didn't mention it, there is a movie that was made. I saw it on Netflix. It's called The Forest. It was made in 2016. It's actually a really good movie.
Yes, there are actually a lot of movies. I think there's two like major movies about it, but that one is definitely the two big ones.
Yeah, it's so good because it kind of like it it's one of those shows that it just gives you the backstory behind it, and it's kind of one of those mind fuck movies. As soon as you think you know what's going on, it completely turns you for a loop.
I think Matthew
The
McConaughey's in one for some stupid reason.
Let's see here.
I know the girl from Game of Thrones is in there.
Was it The
Natalie
Forest?
Nomer.
The Forest was,
She
I thought that's the one she's talking about.
Natalie
yeah,
Dormer.
yeah, the Forest is the one I'm talking about.
The Sea of Trees is the other one I heard was really good.
Yeah, Sea of Trees. That was made in 2015, and that has Matthew McConaughey in it.
I knew McConaughey was in one of them.
Yeah. They both have really good reviews.
This one has 10% Rotten Tomatoes.
Um,
Oh, but 69% like this movie by Google users.
yeah, just
Nice.
because Rotten Tomatoes that doesn't mean the viewers don't think it's good. But The Forest was really good. Um, I would recommend people to watch it if they haven't. I always like when we do segments like this to refer to movies. So if they don't want to read a book or if they liked what they heard, it's easier to watch a movie this day and age. So yeah, fun fact.
Oh yeah, for next week I'm watching documentaries, to be honest.
Hmm? We do a lot of research here on the Wilson Rejects.
We do.
Yeah, I watch documentaries. It sounds good.
Documentaries and bettings, which apparently we have to point out that if you have a gambling problem, stop. And if that doesn't work, you can contact the National Gambling Helpline 1-800-GAMBLER. And if that just seems like it's thrown in there, it's because we thought about it way after talking about gambling.
You really didn't read what it said. You just kind of ad
Yeah, you saw what it was. You're like, all right, I'll just make it work.
because
Yeah.
what I put in there was a lot nicer than what you said.
Let's see. On tonight's episode, we discussed making bets. Please gamble. Oh, we discussed. Oh, there it is. There's the little reference. Please gamble responsibly. If you or somebody you know has a problem or addiction with gambling, please reach out to the National Gambling Helpline 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, when they type in gambler, does it be in all caps?
I mean, if you're dialing a number, there's not capital numbers.
Or the letters?
It,
Like if I
it,
put a lowercase b.
okay, okay. Go back. I know you're young. I know you're young. Go back to a time when phones didn't have a keypad that had every letter on it. It's just
I used to have those phones. Relax. I used to have those. Where you have to like type one number multiple times to get to a letter. And then like every like God forbid if you actually click on the internet button.
yeah. I need to hit fucking three times for F. Stupid.
Oh, that's a good episode.
I feel we did good.
We did good. Forests, Paraquat,
Okay,
Tooth
fucking breathe.
Fairies. We can't breathe. Good week for baseball.
Blame Canada.
Oh yeah, the All Star thing came out. You guys got players on there.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's not playing. I can guarantee it. Aaron Judge is not playing.
And yours?
Hmm.
the baseball player that we're talking about
Yeah.
of the Rays?
Yeah.
You care to comment?
I mean, you should have known that we were going to be there. I'm surprised there's only one.
I really hope the Yankees win. And on that note, don't act all like, "Oh, look, the Rays are going to do everything."
They had a fantastic year. I'm just pointing the obvious out. People expect the Yankees to be there every year, and only one of them is on there.
I don't know All-Star. I was talking about
Yeah.
just the World Series.
No, I was talking about the All-Star.
See,
Yeah.
listen, there's a whole theory I have about the Yankees when it comes to the All-Star game. If they start
But they
doing
don't.
if they start doing really good before the All-Star game, they're getting to at least playoffs and probably going deep. If they suck until after the All-Star game, they're not making it.
What happens if they just suck?
But they're starting to play actual baseball again. Josh Donaldson knows he plays baseball again.
You realize without Aaron Judge, they have one of the lowest batting averages in the league, right?
You realize Aaron Judge has played like a lot less games than most people, right?
Well, I'm saying if he's out. No, it's OPS. They have one of the lowest OPSs in the league.
Oh yeah,
Without
he's
Judge.
not a great hitter. He has power, but he has to hit like tag the ball. He's not a great placement batter.
Yeah. So you have good luck with that. You have good luck with your race situation, and I'm gonna cry in the corner.
And Anthony Volpe, I trust.
I can't wait for Cruz to come
all the
back.
rest of their games this year.
Well, that's likely. We have another injury.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have another injury? The entire Yankees roster is fucking hurt.
You realize we're gonna have people from Double-A ball playing in the majors right now due to injuries, right?
Yeah, we have like 3 of them.
It's not a fun time.
No, but ours do good.
Ours do something.
They're there. They fill a spot.
They exist. Well, before we get carried away here, we'd like to thank you all for joining us on our latest adventure. We hope you enjoyed today's episodes and learned something along the way. Next episode, we will discuss Unit 731, Anthony Bourdain, and Hugo Zielinski. If you enjoyed today's episode, be a friend and share the word as we welcome all rejects. And don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Until then, full fucking send it.
Full send it.
I can send it.